This story could be about many people, but today we're going to talk about Margie. She's a person similar to you that has a big heart and wants to make the difference in the lives of foster kiddos by becoming a foster parent, or maybe by even becoming an adoptive parent. Not unlike yourself, Margie turns to the internet to find out how to become a foster parent, or maybe even how to adopt a child. While searching the internet for answers, the statistics that Margie finds about foster children and adopted children is shocking. Like, did you know that when compared to military veterans who have seen active combat, foster and adoptive children are twice as likely to suffer from PTSD? Did you know that the majority of foster children have been victims to some form of sexual abuse? And did you know that 100% of foster children suffer from some sort of trauma? These statistics broke Margie's heart and made her even more determined to help kiddos in the foster care system or even adopt a child. She diligently did her homework so that she could get her foster care license. Margie was so excited and proud of herself, she knew that she only need wait for children to be placed in her home so that she could love them and care for them. Margie loved the children in her care very much, but she soon discovered that trauma-caused behaviors and issues were something she was not ready to handle. Without help, many caregivers would give up, ask children to move to a new home, and traumatize them again. Fortunately, Margie knew about Transfiguring Adoption. Margie had received a first foster placement survival kit from Transfiguring Adoption through her foster licensing agency. The kit was full of useful resources and tools like books and DVDs that she could interact with her children or just teach her about the trauma that her children had been through. There were also gift cards and other toys and gadgets for her to help her take care of her children. The kit was great, but Margie needed more to help her take care of her children from traumatic backgrounds. She went to transfiguringadoption.com and found a multitude of ways to help her with her parenting endeavors. Not only did she discover movies and songs for her family, but she found the easiest to search book list on the internet. Margie could discover new titles, but because Transfiguring Adoption reviews books, she could see which books directly addressed issues that she was dealing with at home and allow her family to bond closer together more than ever. She was even able to discover movies and books that were created just for grown-ups. But Transfiguring Adoption didn't stop there for Margie. She was able to talk with other foster parents on social media pages and by talking with people through the comments on Transfiguring Adoption's blogs. She was also able to take part in the monthly live online panel discussions where Margie was able to listen to experts and professionals talk about the issues that she was dealing with in her home. During the panel discussions, Margie could join other caregivers from around the world and ask her own questions, making everything even more relevant to herself. These are just a few of the things that Margie first discovered on Transfiguring Adoption and fell in love with the nonprofit. So there you have it. Margie is a person just like you wanting to make a difference in the world. Margie knows that with special needs and trauma-caused behaviors, her foster or adopted family could look a lot like this. But thanks to the resources she found on Transfiguring Adoption, her family is successfully growing and being nurtured.